Yeah. Wow.
So,
and
yeah,
it's got to make a moment like that then just almost extra special when it's so rare, when everybody is a bit more reserved and just encouraging rather than, maybe obnoxious. When those moments happen, that's got to be really special to experience.
Well, yeah, but I think we should be careful here not to bash the Western fans' way of watching. I think that the vociferousness of, for example, an American or Canadian or I don't know, I guess I'm assuming Russian or Brazilian crowd is one of the charms of the sport there.
Yeah.
People react differently depending on their culture.
Yeah.
I think that's got everything to do with it.
Yeah, that's a great point. Gary, any other questions in the forum?
Yes. I would be ashamed if I didn't ask this because one of our members, Stuart, he's a big Yoshihiro Akiyama fan, and he just wanted to get your thoughts on him. It seems like in Japan he's kind of almost been vilified in a sense that when he fought Sakuraba, it was that was the last time a fighter's been vilified that much when he was actually Japanese. I just wanted to think.
Yeah, he cultivates that image. It's part of his shtick.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely. He cultivates. I mean, even the clothes he wears, the attitude, the way he talks to the press, it's all part of an image that he absolutely cultivates. Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, that's great. What are your thoughts on Sakuraba? Because you just saw him fight on New Year's Eve.
The IQ fighter, they call him over here. Did they call him that there?
It's the IQ wrestler over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's a real great guy. He's a wonderful guy. I feel really bad for him, especially now, because of course, when you're sitting ringside, you can actually see the ear that's been ripped off. Whoa! Wow! I almost lost my lunch when I saw that.
I can imagine.
Oh, I feel for him. This guy wants to go out with a bang, and I don't blame him. And God bless him, he keeps trying,
Yeah.
I would really like to see him have one last great win and avoid the temptation, because he's won, to try it again.
Yeah.
We've seen this with other fighters. Mark Coleman, same thing. Gary Goodridge, same thing. It's addictive. It's really addictive. The attention, the glory, the money, I suppose, is addictive. But I think, with all due respect to the three fighters that I've just mentioned, they're wonderful fighters. Leave them wanting more, I think, is something I would say if I were to advise them.
Yeah. I felt real bad for Sakuraba watching him. And a lot of people have been saying he should retire. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. But it's bad news when body parts start falling off. Yeah. You might want to consider.
I shouldn't be laughing, should I? But
you should
I think it's just embarrassment for him that I'm laughing right now. But yeah, when your body starts literally falling apart, you might want to consider giving it up. I'm going to get in trouble for this.
And then afterwards, then afterwards, see, we heard the translation, so maybe yours might give us a little more insight. From what I understand, afterwards, they bandaged his head up, and he grabbed the microphone, and he said, the translation here was something along the lines of, I'm still getting better, I'm still going to compete, and I hope for your support. Does that sound about right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the gist of it.
Yeah.
He did say, if it weren't for the fact that my ear fell off, I would have won. You know what? And that might be the case. Yeah. He didn't seem particularly stunned by it. And of course, guy's got really bad cauliflower ears, right? It's been a problem for him for a long time, that and his knees. And he's still clever. You see, the thing is, you get somebody like Mino Aman who fights these guys that are 3 times his size, And, he knocks down Giant Silva. He knocks down, Butterbean. Butterbean, is that right?
Yeah.
And, and this guy's amazing, and it's all sheer willpower. And Sakuraba has that kind of spirit. Now, whether his body can back it up enough, I don't know. But he might have one more good fight left in him. I wouldn't completely give up on him yet. I think he should start thinking about it, and maybe try 1 or 2 more times. Quite frankly, I'd like to see him go out a winner.
Yeah.
So I would, and he still wants it. It's not like it's not like he really is falling apart, mind and soul.
Right.
I think it's possible. I think he could do it, and that is an accurate translation. It gets the gist of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely like to see him go out on a win. I think he deserves it. And
so do I.
Yeah, we wish the best for him. Well, we know your time is precious. Before we let you go, Gary, did you have any last questions here?
No, I think we pretty much covered everything.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. We had a real good time, and
I had a good time too, as you could tell from all those raucous laughter I gave. I hope it didn't screw up your sound over there.
No, not at all. It was great. We had a great time, and thanks for joining us. We hope to have you again on soon.
I hope so too. Thank you very much, Jeremy and Gary.
All right.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, you have a good night.
Bye-bye, and bye-bye to everyone. Try and stay warm over there, okay?
All right. We will. Take care. All right. Lenne Hardt. That was fun.
That was pretty epic.
Yeah. I was happy, man. She seems pretty freaking cool, and I hope that she gets this Strike Force gig, man. That would be amazing. Yeah, so everybody listening, if you haven't, the petition's on Iron Forges Iron. Go there. It's there. Sign up. I think that, the fans make enough noise and we'll be heard. And it would be fucking epic to have her on that, man. It would be fucking incredible. What a cool lady.
Yeah, we've been talking about this tournament forever, and I mean, it really does bring back the old school Pride days, and having Lenne there, it's going to be a step below Pride.